Hello, my name is Christopher Crady. This is Anthropology 102, assignment video DB2. The species I chose was the Sahelanthropus plus trinensis. The genus name is made up of two words. Sahel that is the area of Africa near the southern Sahara, where the fossils were found. And Anthropus is based on the Greek word meaning man. The species is based on Chad, in recognition to all the species being recovered from that country. Combined, the name means the Sahel, man from Chad. Question 1. What is currently known about your fossil hominid subject? Today, many anthropologists agree that 7 million years ago, Sahelanthropus plus trinensis was an early hominid, while others suggest it was nothing more than an ancient ape. Although very primitive, the skull, the jaw, the teeth displayed some hominid-like traits. For instance, the species had a relatively flat face instead of a profounding muzzle like a chimp, and the tip of the canine tooth was worn down, as it is in humans also. Question 2. Where was the fossil or fossils from this species found? Name and describe the location. The first and only so far fossils found of the Sahelanthropus plus trinensis are 9 cranial specimens from northern Chad. A research team of scientists led by French paleontologist Michael Brunt uncovered the fossils in 2001, including the type of specimen as the plus trinensis. Before 2001, early humans in Africa had been found in the Great Rift Valley in East Africa and sites in South Africa. So the discovery of the Sahelanthropus plus trinensis fossils found in West Central Africa shows the earliest humans were more widely distributed from the previous thought. And they only found a certain amount of the Sahelanthropus plus trinensis, which they believed to be kind of different, because you usually find a lot more of the species together. Question 3. Are any of the fossils from the species famous or well-known skeletons representing the species? Existing fossils include a relatively small cranium named Tume, meaning a hope of life in the local Danza language in Chad and South Africa. 5 pieces of jaw, some teeth, making up a head. Has some mixture of derived and primitive features. Other than that, they collected a small amount, like I said before, of skeletons, and they believed that they could find whether or not, due to based on the back of the Sahelanthropus plus trinensis, meaning that it would be able to walk on 2 feet. And that was significant because they were trying to relate that to human beings and how our canines, or their teeth, are kind of alike with ours, and how we used to walk kind of in the same way. Next question. Who found the fossils and how old was the fossil dated to? The discovery of 6 fossils was made by a team led by Michael Brunt between July 2001 and March 2002. The team announced the new species in 2002 and dated the fossils back to 7 million years ago. It's pretty a long time to have, to come up on fossils that have been so ancient and, so old. Next question, what is the estimated brain size and cranial capacity of this hominid? The lack of cranial remains makes it kind of difficult on the estimation, but the brain size is estimated to be about 320 to 380 cc. That is a similar size of a chimpanzee. Next question. What does the anatomy of the hominid suggest about the style of locomotion? What anatomical features of the fossil indicate or suggest particular style of locomotion? Some of the oldest evidence of the human-like species moving about in an upright position comes from the Sahelanthropus. A foramen magnum, the large opening where spinal cord exits out the cranial from the brain, is located further forward on the upside of the cranial than apes and other primates except for humans. This feature indicates that the head of the Salamandrus was held on an upright body, probably associated with walking on its legs, like I said before, relating it to humans and how they were kind of combinedly alike. The next question is, what do scientists believe the diet of the hominid might have been based on the characteristics of his teeth? Unfortunately, most of the Salamandrus teeth are heavily worn, and they have not yet been studies of the tooth wear and its tooth isotopes to indicate diet. However, we can infer based on its environment and other early species that it ate mainly plant-based diet. This probably included leaves, fruit, seeds, roots, nuts, and insects. And if it is known, the last question, if it is known, what traits of the hominid and its species suggest potential social behavior and cooperation? Unfortunately, due to the age and the time of the fossils found, and it's kind of hard to predict the social behavior and cooperation. But due to relations of other animals, this animal has been believed to be a calm and knowledgeable animal, and I'm truly kind of happy that I had the chance to examine and furthermore investigate the species known as the Salamandrus plus trinensis. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you learned something. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.